this video, I will be recreating Eren's scream from the Attack on Titan opening, The Rumbling. Or at least I think I will. So I will be trying to do more traditional animation studio style. The Genga, I believe it's called, keyframes, where you will take blue lines to indicate shadow and red lines to indicate highlights. Hopefully this will help me with color practice, like I was talking about in the last video, and it'll help in animation as well. If you want to get better at something, you have to do more of it, so why not copy from the pros? And the nice thing about animation is that you don't usually need that much detail. I'm going to try and get it as close as possible, but because animation is movement, you can really get away with a lot. So far I'm kind of impressed because I am the worst at side profiles. I don't know what it is, but I can draw dynamic camera angles better than side profiles, which is kind of odd. Already you can see the emotion just in the mouth. This is really good. The original piece, I mean. I'm not gonna start gassing myself up just yet. I do believe this entire sequence is on 2s. I'm sure most people already know what that means, but animated on 2s means that every 2 frames you get a new drawing out of 24 frames a second. So you're basically animating at 12 frames a second, but more technically it is still 24 FPS, it's just that you get the same picture for 2 of those 24 frames. To me, the most impressive thing about animation is just the consistency, because out of all the stuff I've tried so far, I always have some clip that will melt a lot, melt and morph as it moves, especially in slow-mos. I thought slow-mos would be easier than normal speed because all you have to do is copy the previous drawing. Nope. If you want good slow-mos like this clip in the Chainsaw Man movie, it is unbelievably precise how consistent your lines need to be. Some slow-mos, like this one I did before, are easy because you just add a new frame every 3 to 5 frames. So it's running on 3s, 4s, 5s, whatever. And they have decent jumps, so you don't need to worry that much about consistency. And even though it looks slightly choppy, it does look cool, because that's the kind of style that this is. But to get some really good slow-mos like these, it is monstrous. I don't know why the expression doesn't quite look like the original. Man, I really want to get better at recognizing shapes in art, because look at this. These little triangles to indicate inside splits between the hair look so good. I love it when hair does stuff like that. And looking back, that's not really quite how it looks in the opening, but also very creative way of just adding hair out of nowhere right here. Just kind of hanging from a thread. I never realized that. That's the other thing I love that I want to be able to master, is when you have strands of hair just hanging out of nowhere like that. Sure, it's not realistic, but it looks cool. It just kind of looks like a bunch of spikes, and it lines up against the hair strands like this, or the hair separation. Man, the shading is immaculate in this drawing. I like the single highlight on his face. That looks really good. I feel like I'm already starting to understand the shading a little bit more just with this. Yeah, the shape of his mouth here is so cool. This is really well done. You can feel the emotion just in this one frame. I don't know how I did this. I'm so bad at measurements. I need to make this bigger, and then I need to shrink all this down. Yeah, this is starting to look really nice. I do think that copying this down, having to draw the same drawing from several different angles, because it's, you know, professional and not broken up, is gonna help my drawing skills a lot. I don't know how with every drawing it looks progressively less like Eren. It changes so much. And just to get this out of the way, I am not tracing at all for this drawing. I don't think anyone should be tracing when they want to get better at drawing because it's very easy to just mindlessly copy. Instead, I am referencing the animation by looking up at my monitor and then back down at my drawing pad. And there we go. It's not perfect, but I think that flows really well. I didn't really do the shading in the end. But that's okay, I'm ready to move on already. I finished it, I'm proud of it, it flows well. Even if you pause and stare at the individual frames, which you shouldn't, by the way. It doesn't look the best, but it is what it is.